Hey guys, it's Rod Santomassimo with the Massimo Minute, and I got something really special for you this week. I went back and checked out a video that we recorded during one of our coaching calls, one of our founders calls with our elite clients. And we had the privilege of having one of our coaches, not just one of our coaches, but our longest tenured coach, Mr. Doug Molyneaux, join us. And he helped one of our clients in regards to how to establish price in this market. I think you're really going to enjoy this strategy with our longest tenured coach. And in fact, all our Coach of the Year awards is named after this gentleman. This guy and his clients, well, they consistently earn seven figures. Folks, enjoy this session with Mr. Doug Molyneaux.
I have to assume that, Chess, that you can do a pretty accurate broker opinion of value.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the art of our investment sales, is pricing a property correctly. And I don't know, I'm not sure I understand your question. If you put a price on it, you need to get buy-in from your clients in order to win the listing. I mean, is that what I'm hearing? Is how am I? Yeah, it's kind of funny because we talked about this on Ask the Coach this month a little bit. And one of the things that I always do is I show, we take a look at the rearview mirror. We look at comp sales, recent comp sales. We also have to take a look at through the windshield, and we look at what's on the market. And my goal is always to price it above the comp sales, but below the competitive properties, the other alternatives, if you will, so that we're the prettiest property on the block for sale at that time. As I explain this strategic pricing strategy with my client, and I make a recommendation on, first of all, I'll show them what the property could likely appraise for. That's the rear view mirror view. Then I'm going to show them what's on the market, and I'm going to recommend a asking price. Okay. Then once I recommend that, I'm simply going to ask them, is that in line with your expectations? And I'm going to shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And at this point, they're going to say, no, it's not, or yes, it is. If it is, great. We've established the list price, and we move on to the next phase of our presentation. If it's no, I want to know what their expectations are. And when they tell me, I'm not going to argue with them. I'm simply going to ask them, how did you arrive at that number? Then I'm going to shut up again. And I'll let them talk themselves into whatever. And then I'm either going to sell them or they're going to sell me. Either one is fine as long as we're on the same page. And if I can't get their expectations set at a reasonable level, I'm leaving. I'm not finishing my presentation. I'm going to say, look, we're probably not the right fit. If something changes in the market, I will certainly call you and let you know. If something changes on your end, I'm here for you. Just shout at me and we'll come back together. And is that fair enough? And I will start packing up and heading out at that point. But typically, they will have some justification for their number, or they'll have zero justification for their number. And when they have to explain it to you, it'll reveal itself. And you have the data in front of you to go back to at this time. This is the time to have the discussion. You can ask a question. So, okay, well, just help me understand, Jess. These buildings, I have a choice between these buildings at $450 a square foot. They're very comparable to your building. Why would an investor pay you $600 a foot when they can go buy these buildings for $450? Just help me understand that.